Hello everyone, I'm Jensen. Today is Tuesday, May 11th, and I have all the stories you need to know to get in the loop tonight. And Tim Tebow is making a surprise return to the NFL. After a 6-year hiatus, the Jaguars plan to sign the former quarterback to a 1-year deal, but this time, he's going to be a tight end. The 33-year-old recently worked out for the Jaguars and head coach Urban Meyer, who coached him during his run at the University of Florida. Tebow went 9-7 as the Broncos' starting quarterback before spending time with the Jets and the Patriots and spending nearly 5 years in the Mets minor league system. Now, along with playing tight end, Tebow could serve as a mentor for quarterback Trevor Lawrence, the #1 overall pick in the draft. And Kenny Mayne, a key player at ESPN, known for his dry, comedic delivery, is leaving the network after 27 years. Mayne announced his departure in a tweet, calling himself a salary cap casualty. Mayne joined the network in May 1994, and he was a regular anchor on the late-night Sports Center from Bristol, Connecticut, and made guest appearances on the overnight Sports Center from LA. And in addition to anchoring, he produced some feature pieces like Main Street, where he played a fictionalized version of himself. Now, even if you're not a sports buff, you may recognize Mayne from Dancing with the Stars, which he competed in 2006. Now, he was the first one to be eliminated that season, but he appeared on multiple seasons after that, doing a bit with Judge Len Goodman and NFL Hall of Famer Jerry Rice called Dance Center. Love it. And another man known for his wit, John Mulaney, is making headlines after he announced his divorce. The comedian and his wife, Anna Marie Tendler, are ending their marriage of 6 years. The breakup comes after Mulaney's recent stay in rehab. Tendler reportedly told People magazine, "I am heartbroken that John has decided to end our marriage. I wish him support and success as he continues his recovery." And so far, Mulaney hasn't made any comments, but his representatives say he's focused on recovery and getting back to work. The comedian has been pretty open about his battle with substances in his sets, and he was finally back in action Monday night, performing a series of sold-out shows in NYC. The gas pipeline that delivers about 45% of the fuel consumed on the East Coast remains shut down, paralyzed by a cyber attack. Lines for gasoline are popping up in several states in the Southeast, and drivers are worried about stations running out.
And it's unbelievable. When I was riding today, I thought that it was a catastrophe coming. I'm like, what's going on? I seen all these cars parked everywhere, and I was just like, OMG, I have to fill my tank up.
The FBI says a private group of Russian hackers called DarkSide is responsible for crippling the Colonial Pipeline that runs from Texas all the way to New Jersey.
So far, there is no evidence based on from our intelligence people that Russia is involved, although there is evidence that the actors' ransomware is in Russia. They have some responsibility to deal with this.
Colonial Pipeline is working to restart its computer systems, and AAA says if the outages are short-term, we shouldn't see a big impact on prices or supply, but if it starts to stretch out, then we could see some problems. But could any of this affect states like Ohio? Experts say any impact on the Buckeye State from the hack would be minimal because Colonial Pipeline doesn't serve here. Now, gas prices have risen in Toledo and the state as a whole over the last week, but that's because of simple supply and demand. Production was reduced during the pandemic, and as things open back up, demand is outpacing what's available. So don't go panic buying gasoline. In fact, even for those states impacted by the pipeline, as long as things are back up and running by Friday, there really won't be much of an issue. And listen up, Ohioans. Starting May 23rd, those who are out of work in the state will be required to resume weekly work search activities as part of future applications for unemployment. At the height of the pandemic from mid-March through December 1st, 2020, the federal government authorized states to waive work search requirements. On December 6th, Ohio resumed the work search requirement for new unemployment claims while exempting existing claims. Allowable work search activities include applying for a job, attending a resume writing course, or creating and maintaining a re-employment plan on ohiomeansjobs.com. Under Ohio law, some people will be exempt from conducting work search activities, including employees on a temporary layoff of 45 days or less, and those who are in approved training. Plus, you can meet your weekly work search requirement if you're a member in good standing with a union hiring hall that refers its members to jobs. And for those in approved school or training, work search requirement may be considered met if you're attending all classes and making satisfactory progress. For more information on all of this, check out the link in the description of this video. And Toledo pals, if you are hoping to get your COVID-19 vaccine, Kroger is offering walk-in vaccination clinics at all Toledo area locations. The grocer is offering all 3 vaccines approved for emergency use by the FDA. And don't worry, it isn't just walk-ins now. Appointments can still be scheduled at Kroger.com. But walk-in patients are encouraged to wear a short-sleeved shirt, bring their insurance card if they have one, and remember, you'll need to hang out for about 15 minutes after your shot before leaving, just to make sure everything is shipshape. Those receiving the Pfizer or Moderna vaccine will schedule their second dose at the time of their first. But that is all I have for you today. If you like this video, hit that like button and of course subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Jensen and now you're in the loop.